Greetings, curious viewers. Tool Tips, Tommy here, and I'm adding to my Kia Stinger video. So after my first video showing, I'm not into like videotaping me taking a bunch of bolts and stuff off. So I'm just gonna give you updates as far as things go along. So I couldn't believe it. I got the core support today from the dealer, and I put it on, and so my bumper bolts on this side all lined up. The upper bolts, the core support bolts, right? The two that hold it on lined up. This side, I just had to bend this piece right here, just this little support piece. I just had to do some bending on that. I got my little ram set thing out, my 4-ton ram set, moved it a little bit, got that to bolt in, no problem. That's all lined up. And the bumper lines up. So of course this one over here is bent, right? So this one's bent back because that's where what took the brunt right there. But the frame is straight. The frame didn't bend. I'm so lucky. I don't have any frame damage, I don't think. And if it is, it's so minimal that it doesn't really matter. So now I just got to get this thing to line up right here for the fender. I got to get that thing to line up here, kind of like that. So on this side you can see that all lines up right there with the fender, perfect. Like it's not bolted on, of course, but it lines up perfectly. And then on this side I just got to get this thing bent so it lines up on the back side of that, and then that bolt right here for the fender to go on. And then I would maybe try to straighten this up a little bit, although it doesn't look like you're going to see it because it's underneath. Yeah, I got the core support on. I can start putting the radiators on. I have all the radiators now. I have the intercooler. I will need some more pieces for the bottom down here. In fact, I just ordered the radiator insulators, the little mounts, the rubber mounts that go on the bottom for the radiator. So that's going to keep me from putting the radiator in, unfortunately, because I want to get the radiator in so I can get the cooling working, so I can start it and run it for like a half hour, you know, get it warmed up, run it through some paces, you know, put it in gear, what have you. So anyway, but yeah, I couldn't believe it. The core support fits without any frame work at all. So I totally got lucky. So I don't know if I said, but so I got this car for $2,200 on auction. $2,275 was the final bid. Was my final bid. And somehow they were like, yeah, okay, you can have it for $2,200. You know, I had to pay auction fees, and then I had to ship it from San Francisco down here to Southern Cal. So all together it was like $4,000 to get it to my house. And I think I've bought maybe, I added it all up. I'm at like $7,500 right now. So I put $3,500 in. Ouch. So maybe another $3 grand with wheels and windshield and paint. And yeah. So, but no, I won't have to do any framework. So that's bitching. Anyway, that's the update. Late. All right. Greetings, curious viewers. Tool Tips with Tommy here, and I got a lot of it assembled and it's running. See, it's purring, kind of purring like a kitten, I guess. I don't know. It clunks a little when I put it in gear, and there's some kind of shifter malfunction that I got to work on. But it goes in gear, intercooler's on, radiators are all on, radiators are all working. I just put water in it for right now. I'm going to drain it and put antifreeze in it. I just wanted to make sure the system was all good. But yeah, I still got to pull this side. This side's got to pull out, so this box will go in there. So this thing right here has to get pulled out. That's the only thing left to get really pulled out, is this area right here. I need to pull out. And then of course, I think, as I said, I need to get this moved in, but I think I might have a workaround for that. I might try something here, but it's running good. You can see I took the stickers off on this side, even though there's a big dent in that back door, and the fender's got a big dent in it. You can see, yeah, see the dents. But yeah, I took the stickers off. Looks way better without stickers. Yeah, intercooler's on, condenser, AT automatic transmission, cooler's on, radiator's on, fan already kicked on. In fact, here, we'll get inside. You can, and the heads-up display works too. It's funny. Here, maybe it'll work. I'll show you. So there you go. Tach's working. What do we got? Brake light blinking, shifter system malfunction, and you can see 0 miles an hour. Let's see. I can zoom in. Yeah, 0 miles. That's my heads-up display. And then watch when I turn it off. I'll turn it off for you. I think it says Kia or something. Yeah, see, it goes Kia, and then disappears. So I've never had a car with a heads-up display, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, so you can see I did the windshield wipers and the windshield washer fluid, and the pump worked. That's what those 4 wires were for. One's a sensor to see how empty it is, and the other one's for the pump. And yeah, so this is the weird thing, is it stays an accessory. This is what I have to figure out. You know, I only have like 10 subscribers on my channel, so not a lot of people watch these videos, but if anybody knows or anybody has an idea of what it could be, it doesn't go, it'll go to start or on, and then accessory. It doesn't go off. That's one button push, goes to system check. It wants to turn on, but I didn't put my foot on the brake, of course, so now it's in the on position with no motor running. And I was able to get it into park, but that's another thing, is it doesn't want to shift into park sometimes. So there's some kind of shifting malfunction or whatever. And then it's telling me my tire is low on the right passenger side front, so that makes sense because that's where it got hit, and I have the spare on there, so it doesn't have a sensor in it. But yeah, so that's, I don't know. Here, let's hear. This is how it starts. Starts right up, purrs like a kitten, runs good. But when I put it in, I don't want to put it in gear, because it's, right now it's in park and that's where I want it, but sometimes it won't go into park. It's a pain in the butt, so I have to figure out what the shifter system malfunction is. But yeah, so that's where we're at now. I got the whole front of the motor put back together. Got a couple things I still got to bend, and then I got to buy a hood and a fender, a bumper cover, and a million other little plastic pieces that broke that I have to replace. And I got to put the airbag in there, the airbag in there, get the windshield replaced, put the rear view mirror on with all the little sensors and doohickeys. I fixed this. My glasses. So yeah, and you know what the cool thing was? Oil got changed at 69,000 miles, and it has 70,000. So there's only 1,000 miles on the oil. Woohoo! All right, that's all for now. I guess another useless update to come in the next week. We'll see how parts show up and how things bolt on, but so far things are looking pretty good. Bye!